Hey friends, you're welcome to yet another video from your favorite sewing YouTuber, designed by Tola. Thank you so much for tapping on this video. So here today in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you on how I made this beautiful, classy and stylish ladies bag from scratch to finish. All right, I'm going to be showing you in this video how I made this very classy, beautiful yet simple ladies handbag. All right, so if before we move right into the video, if you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please tap on the subscribe button. I'll really appreciate it so much. And also share this channel on your platforms. Let this channel reach to a wider audience. And also if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like and give your comments. So let's move right into the video. Now the first thing to do is to get a small piece of fabric. Now for the measurement you're going to be needing your 18 inches by 14 inches. That is the measurement I used, 18 inches by 14 inches. So, and here this white material you're seeing here is called wadding. You can get it in any tailoring accessory shop where they sell tailoring materials. So just place your fabric on the wadding just like this and use your iron to iron this, that is to attach the wadding to the main fabric. Now you're going to fold into 2 and then fold into 4 just like the way you're seeing. Now you're going to measure 1.5 inches. You're going to mark, measure another 1.5 inches. You're going to mark and make this into a straight line. Right now, after making that, you're going to measure 3 inches and you're going to mark the 3 inches mark like this. Now from this point here to this line that you've just drawn, you're going to measure it and divide it into 2 equal halves. So you're going to mark the midpoint like this, and then on that midpoint you just marked, coming by 1 inch. Now from the tip here, you're going to make a curve to cut across that 1 inch mark and then cut across this 3 inches mark you have here. So you can use any round object to ensure that you have a perfect round circle there. Now after you're doing that, you're going to be cutting this out. Now after cutting, now you're going to go over to the stoning of this beautiful piece. So you can stone it whichever way you want it. All right, this is the method I want. That's why I'm making it this way. You can just stone yours depending on how you want it, depending on your desire. All right, after stoning, then after you are done with the stoning process, then you can use your iron to press this down, or if you have a stoning machine, perfect. Then you can secure this down with your steam press or your stoning machine. Now this is what you should have. So after making this, then the next thing you're going to do is, if you want more thickening effect, you want your bag to be more thick, then you can double the wadding. All right, just the way you see that I'm doing. Cut it out in the main shape and then go ahead to stitch it down with your sewing machine just like this. All right, now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to be folding this side. Just fold it like this and mark. You're going to repeat it for the other side as well. Just fold it in like this and then give it a mark. So you're going to measure the distance between the first mark and then the second mark. So for me, the distance is 17 inches. Now I'm going to be making this. All right, and I attached the wadding to this. So I made this the length 18 inches, 2 of it, and then the wideness to be 2 inches. So 18 by 2 inches. So I cut out another piece which has no wadding attached to it. All right, no interface attached to it, and same measurement as well, 18 inches by 2 inches. All right, so we're going to set this aside, and then you're going to, down here is my zipper. All right, so now after getting your zipper ready, we are going to be attaching this to the zipper. Now place your zipper like this, and then you're going to be turning this other piece that has the wording, place it on the zipper like this, and then the other piece that does not have wording, you're going to be placing it below, just like this. So I'm going to be securing this down with my pins so that the zipper in between doesn't move out, okay, it doesn't slip out. So after securing it down with your pins just like this, then I'm going to be going over to my sewing machine to stitch down with half of an inch. So you can see the zipper in between. All right, so stitch down with half of an inch. Now I have done that. I've stitched down with half of an inch, as you can see, and I've also top stitched on both sides. That is for the first side. Now I'm going to be moving on to the second side, doing the same thing as well. So the area with the interface, I'm placing it, you know, above, and then the other piece without the interface, I'm placing it below, and my zipper is in between. So you just stitch down with half of an inch as well, and then top stitch. So this is what you should have. It's very simple. Now after stop stitching, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be trimming out the excess zipper at the sides. So just trim out the excess zipper at the sides just like this. After trimming out the excess zipper at the sides, now I'm going to be attaching this to the main. I'm going to be attaching this. So for all these materials that I use, including this metal material you're seeing, I got them from a vendor that sells bag materials, and these things are very cheap. All right, so for this I made a rope with using my main fabric. You can do this if you want. All right, and again, this other rope, this other striped rope, I bought it. Is a stock rope that I bought from the vendor that sells bag accessories, bag materials. Okay, so I bought this rope from it, and I just cut out 4 inches, and then I folded this like that. So I'm going to be stitching this down on both sides like this. So you can see I've stitched this down. Now the next thing, I'm going to be attaching it to this piece here. I'm going to be attaching both together, all right, at the side. So just place it on each other and stitch down with half of an inch on both sides like so. All right, so you can see now I've stitched down with half of an inch on both sides. So then after you are done, make sure to pipe this so that to make your job neat and to make your bag come out very neat. So you're going to be piping this down with either a bias tape, or you can just cut little piece from your fabric and then use it to pipe the sides down. Then after you're done with that, you're going to be stitching it down like the way you're seeing that I'm doing it right here in the video. So just stitch down like so all round. You're going to be stitching down with 1/4 of an inch. All right, you can do 1/4 of an inch, and you can also do half of an inch, whichever one is, you know, very comfortable and convenient for you. So after stitching down, I'm going to be stitching down the upper part like this as well. I'm going to be stitching down the upper part as well. I'm going to be stitching this down with my sewing machine, but I'm trying to show you how you're going to go about it. All right, you're going to stitch this down little by little that you can get this perfectly. Now after stitching that, you can see here is what I have. I'm done stitching. So guys, because this there is a process that was skipped. Now after placing in your wording just the way it is like this, the next thing you're going to do after this step is to cut out your lining. You're going to be cutting out the lining in the same shape of the wording of that interface. You're going to stitch it down on the interface. All right, so that process was skipped here. All right, so after doing that, you're now going to pipe the edges with your fabric. You can use a bias tape to pipe the edges, or you can use your fabric to pipe. So all this is to ensure that your bag is very clean and neat inside. Okay, so now after doing that, all right, I just turned the bag inside out, and all right, so this is telling you to always remember to pipe the edges. Very, very important. So guys, after doing that, the next thing I'm just going to do is, you can see our bag is looking beautiful and classy. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is this chain. I bought this fancy chain also from the bag vendor those that sells bag materials, the materials used in making bags. That was where I got this chain from, and it wasn't that expensive, guys. So all these materials that I use here are very easy and accessible. You can easily get them around you from any bag, anybody that sells bag accessories around you. Now attach it, so you can see what I was saying. You can see how the inside is so neat and well piped. So you can see for this I even use another beautiful color of fabric to make this. So guys, this is how simple it is to make this bag. So you can just, do yours and just be creative about it. You can use a beautiful fabric. You can even join two fabrics together. Just be creative about it, guys. This is how simple it is. And here we have come to the end of this tutorial. Let me know what you feel about this tutorial in the comment section. If you have found it helpful, please do not forget, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please tap on the subscribe button to become a member of this beautiful family, so that you can get more videos like this from me. If you don't subscribe, you won't be able to get videos from me. All right, and then share. All right, share to a lot of people. Thank you. Mwah.